5. We are going to be Green Bay versus the Washington Redskins. Whew! What a game this is going to be! Anyways, so yeah, this is at least in my opinion, a fairly evenly matched game. So we will have to see how it works out. I'm not too sure how I'll do. I am playing, I think, as Washington first. I can't remember. I just selected teams and I cannot remember. Weird.
Two teams will need their quarterbacks
Anyways,
and lead their offenses on the gridiron today.
I'm gonna play as one team, and then I'm gonna switch over and play as the other team.
With that, let's welcome in our fine broadcast team. Here are Brandon Guy.
Our fine broadcast team.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Straight ahead is a rematch from last year's NFC wildcard round between the Green Bay Packers and the Washington Redskins.
So here we go.
Be set to do the honors here.
I am Washington first, and Washington is a very good team.
Across the 20.
Very good.
Set up shop at the 23.
So this is going to be a lot of fun. Both of these teams are very, very good. They both have amazing quarterbacks,
He turned 28 on August 19th.
really good running backs.
Coach Jay Gruden gave him the game off.
So this is going to be a very interesting game.
For all the great play from last year and really seizing this team.
And we're going to start by running
For you when you turn 28.
and getting tackled apparently.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. First offensive series forthcoming. Deshaun Jackson, wide receiver that certainly needs no introduction in this league.
He's truly one of those
So we're going to try and run it first,
and in the end zone.
as we do have very good running backs and players who just apparently like to get tackled.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
I'm not sure that you'd call it a trick play, but they definitely showed some imagination there. I wouldn't be surprised if they want to come back and show this play a few more times before this one is over.
Jordan Reed has it. And he's got the first.
We got it. We got the first down. Good.
42.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place.
What do we have? What do we have? What do we
The
have?
big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him.
I have never played as Washington before, so we'll see, I guess, how I'll do.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And a peek at the defense for the Packers.
Clinton Dix attracted a lot of attention when he was about to enter the NFL for his ability to play the football in the air. He's actually shown that he can tackle pretty well in the league, too.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Jake Ryan coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. He didn't get rid of the football there, took the sack. Although that's easier said than done. He can't just chuck the thing sideways into the seats.
No, he really can't, because you're not afforded total protection as a quarterback. You have to get outside of the tackle boxes as defined by the NFL, meaning wherever your tackles operate normally, get outside of that. And the ball that you throw has to get back to at least the line of scrimmage. Otherwise, you face an intentional grounding call.
He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And now it's 4th down.
So much of this game,
I thought Washington was a good team.
talk about low man wins in the trenches.
Apparently I was wrong.
Just about every position, and sometimes if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away, and that's exactly what happened there.
And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow.
Wow, look at that 1 yard line. Perfect punt. Whew. Could not get any more perfect than that.
And tough starting field position here. They'll run for the first time with Lacey. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
On second down, Lacey. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5.
There we go. 3rd and 5.
So now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. So Eddie Lacy getting the carry there. Charles, he got 9 carries on the first drive.
We are 3rd and 5.
Second preseason game.
I think they're pleased by what they
We look good. We look good. We look good so far.
They want the Eddie
Yes. 4th down.
2014, the Eddie Lacy that went to
We were able to stop them. This is
lead back and carries.
And you know he wants that.
No doubt about it.
Here's Tim Mastay now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Now it's Crowder. Oh, shifty. Whoa. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Redskins will have a short field here as they take
a little bit of a better position anyways.
as they come onto the field. And they'll be looking
So this could end up being pretty good.
football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to...
That's how you do it. Passing on the run.
It's time for them to give him a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth.
Okay, what can't Deshaun Jackson do? All right, we know about the catches. We just saw another one there. Also gets involved in the return game. And he can break big plays like that. And we've seen him do it throughout his NFL career.
We have. What are you thinking of anything in particular?
Yeah, I'm still remembering a certain Giants punter not following orders. And Deshaun Jackson made that big-time return.
Better not be a flag on offense.
Way back for a game winner in that one. I still remember seeing the looks of disbelief on the Giants sideline.
So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. And it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys...
That's pretty shitty.
Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it.
That is not good.
End zone and big-time deflation on that play.
Not good at all.
Moving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving.
False start, offense. Still first down.
They go play action here on first down. Finding time. He completes it to Jordy Nelson. And he's going to get this one across the...
That could have ended up a little bit better.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. So we've reached the end of a fairly even first quarter of play. 0-0 our score. EA Sports NF with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. And they've got it here with a first down. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. It's brought in by Janis. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Is anybody watching this? I've had 4 total people check it out.
When you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
I guess nobody's watching this game.
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Hey, another pullback.
False start. Offense. Still second down.
Following the penalty now, Lacey. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Partner, the one concern I had about Eddie Lacy coming out of Alabama was weight. And it became a concern for Green Bay in 2015.
Yeah, he was up over 260 pounds. Disappointing 2015. Looks a lot better, doesn't it?
A lot better, and when he's lean, oh boy, is he a heck of a runner.
We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Rodgers now on first down. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Now we're getting some people watching the stream. We've got 2 people watching so far. We've had a total of about roughly 5 or 6 people check it out.
How about the corner defeating that?
I did start it a little early.
Second down now after the pass completion.
Started at around 8 o'clock. Real game starts around 8:30. I thought I would start this one a little earlier than normal because the Raptors game is coming on at 9, and I would personally like to see that.
I guess you can kind of look at it.
I may stream. Don't think I will.
They haven't scored any points, but if you're the defense, you're feeling great about what you've got going on.
I could.
You have to get to that.
I could watch it live and stream at the same time.
Here's Rodgers. Dropping it off for starts. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
That's out of bounds.
Inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. We focus our attention on the Green Bay defense as they head out. They got a little steam following the interception the last time they were out there, Charles.
And they wanted to keep that going now because once you get one, he wanted to multiply and turn into a bunch more. And right now, they're putting up their version of a no-fly zone.
No-fly zone. I like that. We had a flyover before the game.
Yeah, but this time they would intercept it.
And for Matt Jones, you've got to watch the shoulder. Week 2 of the preseason, little separation that happened, so they're going to be cautious with him.
They have to be because he is going to be their lead ball carrier without a doubt. They want him ready for the season opener. Remember, Alfred Morris no longer on the roster. He's in Dallas now.
Now Cousins. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he's unable to...
Oh, man, he had that, too, in his hands. That's pretty crappy.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
They'll try and run for it with Jones.
There we go. Run, Jones, run.
Mac Jones.
Run, Jones, run. Run, Jones, run.
Touchdown.
Oh, yeah.
Jones, 68 yards. And the Redskins have taken the lead. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra
Well,
point, so it led to
I have missed too many of
This will
those.
stay a 6-point ball game. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Yes. There we go.
The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Call it a gain of 3, and it'll make it second down. And now they're in the hurry-up. On second down, here's Rodgers. He finds Randall Cobb on the completion. And he's brought down. And 15 yards there on the catch and run. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And no escaping.
There we go. Sacked him.
Now they got him for a sack. Chris Baker in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Rodgers to throw on second down. Surveying the field. Now look out. Rodgers lost the football.
There we go. Now we're getting some stuff done. This is good.
It's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction down.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
We might be able to get ourselves another touchdown.
And
Possibly.
all 11 men
Possibly.
on the field for the defense. Here's Tim Mastay now as he's on to punt for Green Bay. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge.
That was a very long kick.
At the 16-yard line. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right.
Let's go! Blue 90! Blue 90!
First down, here's Cousins. He sets to fire deep. It's incomplete. Took a shot.
That could have been a nice pass.
So we reach halftime here in a low-scoring affair. 6-0 is our score. As we send you down to Orlando, where we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Larry.
Thanks, Brandon. Thanks, Charles. And welcome to our EA Halftime Report.
Okay, so Larry,
We will skip past
silent
that.
treatment all of a sudden, and we're going to skip ahead to quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
They're not kicking this one or running that one back. That's way too deep.
Will be a touchback, and it comes
Way too deep to pass back.
the Redskins now. Their defense coming back on.
Let's go, team. Yeah.
Carry that momentum over into half number 2.
Finish a game the way you started it. That's typically the message at halftime when things are going well. You've done everything you're expected to do. How about a little bit more of that in the second half? But be aware they may throw.
There we go. We're shutting their offense down. Shutting them down.
Partner, now
Yeah.
Breaking the action, I've got to get this one in. Trey Kirkpatrick of the Bengals.
Oh, yeah.
Goes to a recent practice session. Now, it wasn't.
Let's take him down.
He went to a high school.
Yeah, West Carrollton High School outside of Dayton. Forgot his shoe.
He forgot his cleats.
That's right, third down. Third down.
Team had a size 13. Now Kirkpatrick wears size 12, but he said it fit perfectly, got him through the practice.
Yeah, he couldn't be real picky about the whole thing, right? I mean, 12, 13. He was
Just happy
fortunate.
he was able to practice.
The kid has a 13.
And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on third. Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Yes, fourth down. We're getting it. We're getting it. We're going to get this done.
Running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them.
Going to get this done.
Sometimes those guys are just not as
Going to go for the touchdown possibly this time. I hope. I would love it to be a touchdown.
Crowder now to return. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Redskins will take possession with a 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead.
Did we get it? We got it. Wow, that was a nice pass.
And let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see what the offense gets done.
We got it going. We are rocking and rolling.
Now Cousins hands to Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Second down following the run. One man in the backfield. That's Jones. And he's brought down.
Hey, there we go. First down. First down. We are getting our butts not kicked as badly as we thought.
He's got to have a nickname, doesn't he? How about the human first down machine?
This is good. Really good.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Cousins on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's brought down.
That's right.
15 yards through the air and a first down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
They'll go again to Jones. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And a big turnover
Wow.
there as his guys will get the football back.
That was one hell of a hit.
Every play call that came in, there was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control, and yet they find a way to cough it up.
Yeah, the 2-score game.
That was definitely one hell of a hit.
For the other side to come back here.
Yeah, that means defense has to go out there and make some plays themselves. So we call sudden change. Let's see if the defense is mentally ready to take care of it.
And now the Packers get set to go. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How did they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see.
58.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. And seeing nowhere to throw.
That's third down.
Arm incomplete. Now it's third down. Well, pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
And that's incomplete.
Fourth and 10.
3 and out, but they got some help along the way. They threw it on first down, and when they were unsuccessful, it became second and long. Didn't get it again on another pass. Went third and long, and they almost had to put it in the air. They may want to rethink some strategy going forward.
Returnable here from the 38. It's a net of 40 there. A punt of 48 and a return of 8. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. We get a look at the Packers defense as they work their way into position. And trailing on the scoreboard last time, able to force the fumble. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
That's exactly right, because what they did last time has helped them stay in this game. Being opportunistic, taking the ball away, that can help keep a game tight.
Yeah, we'll see if they can be opportunistic here. They'll be looking to force another turn.
Well, just about got tackled by the whole team. Right about there. Almost the whole team tackled me.
That one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free.
It's never good when the whole team tackles you.
Nicely kept him to just a
When
1-yard gain.
you know your offensive line kind of gave up on you.
His way forward to about the 48-yard line. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a third down and 8. And this defense looks for one more stop here on third after the run.
All right, let's see what we can do.
On third down, Cousins. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved.
Not very good. Not very good at all.
Down. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now in the second half, he's
Could have been better.
maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't it?
See if I can pin him within the one again.
Make a big play for me. Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call and get that yardage downfield? Anything trying to get going.
Oh, yeah.
But you're right. He definitely took a shot.
That should be good.
Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line.
Oh, wow, nice. 2-yard line.
Now here comes the Redskin defense heading back onto the field. Their stay on the field last
Right at the 2-yard line, apparently. That works out really well.
And ordinarily, you want to be on the field playing, right? But 3 and outs, that's almost gold to a defense. Get to the bench, get some rest, turn the ball over to your offense.
We'll see what they can do here. See if they can force another 3 and out. One back is Lacey. And they'll give it to him here. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the
That's pretty nice. Tackled him with 4 players at once. Mwahaha.
And the offense needs 7.
Man, oh man. Third down. Can we stop him again?
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And this is going to be incomplete.
There we go. Stopped him.
Receiver. And
We got him.
coming up.
Let's keep this going.
Now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Taken right around the 44.
in perfect position to get some kind of a score.
Return with back now at FedEx Field. It's the Redskins with the football and the lead as we start the fourth. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. They come out with one back and three tight ends. Now a play fake here on first down. And his throw here is incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target. And now it's second down.
How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense.
We need to get at least some kind of a score here to pad our stats. Make sure that it's not easy for them to beat us.
Spot defensively, but a good start there on first down.
That give them a little extra confidence there, starting, as you said, in a tough spot and being able to make a play on first down.
Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a third down and 6 to go. And in this situation with the lead, fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your offensive line.
At least we'll be able to get 3 points, hopefully.
Would have killed off a drive.
Hoping for 3 points. That is what we are hoping for.
I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And it's off the crossbar. Oh, he couldn't even get it there. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
What?
So this defense gets an assist from the goalpost, and as a result, it's going to keep them within 1 score.
Yeah, that looked to be good.
Are you kidding me?
That is a big break here in the fourth.
That is horrible.
Now your offense needs to find a way to capitalize.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Rodgers now to throw. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And he's brought down after a good gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
He gets it over the middle to Cobb. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
Okay, we need to make a stop here. We got to make sure that they do not score
Now that play
a touchdown. They can score a field goal. Field goal is fine. It's the touchdown that's not good.
It allowed for the big completion downfield. Those guys made that play possible.
2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Looking for someone. Oh, no, he lost the football. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. Or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it.
Well, that's third down for them.
That's all you're looking for.
And the next snap coming inside the red zone here.
3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it.
There we go. That means that they're going to have to kick it.
Just did not catch the football and complete the interception.
They're going for it. They're going for it.
Good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Oh, damn.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. And this is caught for a
No way.
touchdown.
Flag on them, please.
Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back.
Holding. Offense.
Yes.
So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push him back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up first downs.
And Crosby puts it through, and they are
Almost got a blocked field goal.
6-3. All right, so this one's now back within a field goal, and if anybody tells you they see how this one's going to end, I'd have to say they're probably lying, Charles.
And this game's had more twists and turns than a good mystery novel. And I have a feeling we've got a few more twists and turns in store for us before they shake hands here.
After the made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Oh, a little 360. And he'll be
Face mask?
out at the 23.
That was a face mask.
24-yard line. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here.
That was definitely a face mask.
30 for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside.
Well, it is 8:30. The Raptors have pregame soon.
The teams before, some of the best kickers in the world.
After this game, I'm going to be going to watch the real-life Raptors game. Go Raps, go. We the North.
Conclusion after this. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after.
I have done a ton of streaming today. 3 games.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Holding. Offense.
Fuck.
So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him, threw the flag. And a long way to go for the offense here on second down. Throwing here, Cousins. Wide open receiver complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Parker, that often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball and goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not their friend.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Might as well go for the pass.
Cousins to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Big sack on second down. Now the offense needs to convert here on third. They'll come out in the pistol. On the ground, it's Thompson. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So Tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. And they'll get him down here at the 20.
There we go.
Call it a gain of 5. And that'll bring up second down. And quickly, they get...
Take down the clock a little bit. They have 50 seconds to score.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
4th and 5.
You can spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they run successful.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. It's caught. Nelson. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. And the offense moving quickly to the line. So 2nd and 10 here. They'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Call it a 3-yard gain, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
He'll look to throw. He's got time in the pocket, and that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet, but you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they got it.
This is caught inside the 15. What a decision to go for it on 4th from their own territory, and it pays off. 49 yards. They'll come up with split backs in the backfield. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So now on 4th down, Rodgers will give way to Mason Crosby for the field goal try. And his kick is good. And that will tie things up at 6-6. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Here's Thompson on the return. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. And here come the Redskins now. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. They come out here in the eye. On second down, it's Jones. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Holding. Offense.
So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag. After the penalty, it's Jones. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I don't know about you, partner, but I'm rubbing my eyes after that play. Did we just see that runner not get yardage? A big-time play by the defense. It does happen occasionally, even against the best running backs who are having big days.
Green 39! Green 39!
The first throw in overtime. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. He will not go down.
Have to retape those ankles.
They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And it'll be packed.
Man, this is harsh. Harsh.
And Green Bay getting...
Cannot get anything this game.
The defense did its job.
Such a harsh game.
All they need is 3, and this is over.
Need to make a stop here.
Score themselves and end it, but they turned it back over to them.
Stop these guys.
Field goal to win the game. An excellent
Cannot be allowed to score.
offense finish things off.
Yeah, part 1 is done. Now part 2.
Not a big run on the first.
Overtime. It's overtime.
I mean, it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to
Overtime, coach.
give guys a little bit of contact and get things moving.
What can Rodgers do now with his drive? Finding time. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Ooh, that could have been worse.
Went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he gets it down to the 48. Enough for the first.
That could have been way worse.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Lacey. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Out to the flat for Lacey. And he is in for the score.
Well,
And it is absolutely...
that's the end of this game. I am finished streaming for the day. I'm going to go watch the real-life basketball game with the Toronto Raptors, because they start at 9 o'clock Eastern in about 20 minutes. So I want to see the pregame show. Like always, please, if you like it, like it. If you dislike it, press dislike. But please, subscribe. We do this as many times as I can through the week. Usually it just comes down to Sunday. But it's a lot of fun. Hope you'd enjoyed. Have a great day. And a great night. Peace.